Okay, as promised, we're just going to go over something from chapter 2 that we did not get a chance to go over because of time. And that's called the difference quotient. So this is tied to calculus and the average rate of change. So we've talked about slope. You've learned about slope. You know all about slope. So just try to keep in mind that this is related to slope. But we're talking about a quadratic function, and that's usually where we begin in calculus. So think about how there are different points on a curve, the actual parabola, where it's changing. So think about something that's moving, an object that could be, if the parabola was upside down, it would probably be some kind of projectile. Okay? So what I'm going to have you do is just take notes from this example. And remember to pay attention to the little bubbles here because they mean, or it kind of directs you into what you're actually doing when you are replacing every x with x plus h. So the part A is just going to be replacing. So you take x plus h and you plug it in for x everywhere you see x. And then part B is going to be the full difference quotient. Of course, h cannot be 0 because it just wouldn't make sense for a function to have 0 in the denominator because it's not defined. And so on the second part, you're going to take what you have in the first part, and you're just going to subtract the original function from it, and you're going to divide everything by h. Now, there is a lot of simplifying that you have to do. And so just follow the steps. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to let you, don't take forever, but take your time in writing and try to understand what's actually happening. If you have a question, I can also pause the video for that. So the way that you read this is this expression is f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay? So I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to go to the next page. By the way, this is on page 249 in your book. And then on page 250, you see this is written out again, so you understand where everything is coming from. If you do not understand a part of how we got 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus x minus h plus 3, let me know, okay? So I'm going to pause the video and let you finish. And then just keep in mind that over here, again, are these steps, okay? Now, what I wanted to do is show you an example of the difference quotient working on either the Desmos calculator or the Inspire calculator, but it might take a little bit too much time, so we're going to save that for a later date. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.